Good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to the broadcast. Glad you're with us this morning. I don't know if you can tell, but we are getting real excited about the Rough Riders game tomorrow. It's KTXD night, and we will be on the mound throwing out the first pitch. So.
Okay,
Courtney's going to be throwing it.
They're all saying, oh, we're throwing the first pitch. They've suckered me into throwing the first pitch.
It was your idea.
And they are going to stand there and laugh or cheer.
We're going to cheer you on.
Hold on. Well, let's talk about that in a second. Let's introduce Dawn. Dawn Neufeld. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me. And I live in Frisco. You guys are going to love it up there at the park. It's great.
I'm so excited.
I've
heard the park's really nice.
It's beautiful.
You may recognize Dawn from Football Wives.
On VH1, short-lived Football Wives, one season, but yeah.
But you're much better known now for the work you're doing in the field of law.
Law and it keeps me busy. Business litigation, so a lot going on there.
Yeah.
And you do a lot of great work for autism as well.
I do. My son has autism.
Yes,
sure.
we had you on during April, which was Autism Awareness Month. And
yes.
You do. I follow. We're friends on Facebook,
We're friends.
Dawn is always posting just great inspirational posts about the journeys that y'all have had with autism.
And listen, that Rough Riders ballpark up there is great for kiddos on the spectrum. They have a play area.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
It's wonderful for kids. It's such a family-friendly environment.
That's
you guys are going to love it.
I think it's interesting as a football wife that you followed your husband. You gave up your career. You just took a vacation from I'm thinking the word vacation from being a career woman.
Tell us who your husband is first.
Well, his name is Ryan Neufeld, and he played 7 years in the NFL. He actually started his career here in Dallas. We're both from California originally, and that's how we ended up Dallas residents. But he played in Jacksonville. We spent 5 cold years in Buffalo. But yeah, I did have to.
You were a stay-at-home mom, weren't you?
Well, there wasn't much to do in Buffalo.
I
had a couple babies. But yeah, no, I did have to sacrifice my career for his, and we knew it was going to be short-lived, so why not?
Right.
And I remember coming back home, and he's laying on the floor, and I'm like, don't you have something to do? He's like, no. I'm like, I better go take the Texas bar and get back. And so I did, and yeah, I practiced law, got 2 babies, and he's now a stay-at-home dad. He, at 37, is on total and permanent disability.
Oh,
so
gosh.
yeah, now we're facing the after effects of football, and it's intense.
Is that different for you? We just had a couple men on yesterday talking about the different roles of men and women in the home, and they were stay-at-home dads. And is that different when everything switched for you guys?
The dynamic is a bit different. I've always been this way. We met in college, so before the glitz and glam of the NFL, I was doing everything I need. I was always on the run, always on the go, and he knew that about me. But the problem is you have these guys who are on pedestals, and next thing you know, they're done. They're not playing football anymore.
I just feel for him so much because it's like over. And he has to find something to replace it.
Yes, absolutely.
And when they don't really know, not that they don't know anything else, but football has been their life since they were in Pee-wee football.
That's right. The reality is they don't know anything else. It's their identity. It's who they are. And then it's gone. Literally like that. Wow. I mean, like I said, we were in Buffalo for 5 years. You get your discount at the store or whatever. 2 months after his contract required, he was paying full price.
Yeah.
So what is his disability?
Which one does he not have?
Is he just beaten up from football?
He was undrafted out of college, so we had to work very, very hard, which meant if you were hurt, you didn't complain, or you would lose your job.
You just took it, yeah.
Right, so, and he was a fullback, he played tight end, he played special teams, so we're talking a 260-pound, 6'4" guy running down the field full steam, colliding with people. So neck, back, knees, feet,
Dawn, this gives me such, it just makes me automatically worry because I have a son who plays football and he plays defensive end for SMU. He's 6'5", about 260, and I know he gets beat up all the time, and he has to sort of learn to just take your lumps and...
Well, it is, and it's
terrifying.
Definitely a trade-off, and I think something we know now that we didn't know then. We have all this information about CTE we hear a lot about, so people are being more proactive about being safe, and I think that's really the most important thing here. Parents need to advocate for their kids.
Yeah.
Stop looking at them like that's my lottery ticket, my kid's going to play ball.
That's right.
Well, I think it's amazing now that you've become the lottery ticket. Like you said, I sat for the Texas bar, and now you're practicing law. And